Out of nowhere, Eminem dropped an album titled Kamikaze and is blowing up everywhere. M takes a very different approach on the way he raps compared to his previous album, which even he admits flopped. He rapped about how he took an L on his last album and returns to his old style of rapping, which everyone loves. Let's take a look at the album cover first. You can see an airplane, or jet to be more specific, with the word Kamikaze at the top right and the word TIKCU5, which is suck it backwards. Playing cards can be seen, as well as FU2, which we speculate to be exactly what you think. It's a very low-key and effective and very definitely grabs the attention of viewers. M definitely doesn't hold back on dissing just about everyone. Not as bad as Nicki Minaj's song, but still. He goes in on a few people such as Lil Yachty, Lil Pump, Lil Xan, and Machine Gun Kelly. G-Eazy and Machine Gun Kelly are also beefing at the moment. I just dropped a video on that as well, which you can find on my channel. Let's take a look at everyone he dissed. First on the list is Drake. As you can see in his lyrics, he doesn't actually mention Drake's name, but talks about views, which was the title of one of Drake's albums. He speaks about having more views, and this can be seen as him stating that he is the best in the game, or the GOAT, as many people have been saying Drake has that title. He also mentions the fact that Drake has, or had, a ghostwriter. Next is Lil Pump and Lil Xan. These two were recently made fun of at the VMAs by comedian Kevin Hart and are often put together in a so-called box. He says that they imitate Lil Wayne, and this can be due to the fact that they both start their names with Lil, they both have a lot of tattoos, especially on their faces, they do drugs, especially Lil Pump and his lean habits. He says, pick a name, and I believe he is making fun of the fact that there are so many Lil rappers at the moment. He also talks about the new wave rap, and that the old school era is better and will pummel the new wave. Next up is Lil Yachty. He does mention his name, but doesn't actually diss him. Lil Yachty even co-signed the song and says it's cool that M mentioned him. M says he sees why people like Lil Yachty, but he doesn't feel the same way. That can be taken as a compliment, and I'm sure Lil Yachty is actually pleased. He again mentioned the drugs all modern rappers use, and mocks it. One of the bigger disses was that on Tyler the Creator. He says his name is false, and that he actually created nothing, and can see why Tyler mocks himself in his songs. He talks about who Tyler idolizes, and mocks him for sucking up to D12, and brings up Earl Sweatshirt, who he refers to as Earl the Hooded Sweater, whatever his name is. He says that Earl should help Tyler put together some words, so a song, with more than 2 letters in it. Next to get brought up is Joe Budden. I'm not sure what beef they have with each other, but M definitely shows how much he hates him with the ruthless lyrics about how he can end Joe's career, and how Joe basically doesn't have a career to start with. As I mentioned before, M disses Machine Gun Kelly at the same time as G-Eazy. They have different issues, but their hate is still there. M raps about how MGK used Tech 9 to threaten him, and how he won't sneak diss him. He also mentions that MGK comments on his daughter, Hailey, but that it doesn't affect him. When he dissed Lord Jamar, he mentions the fact that he is white by referring to Elvis Presley, and that this doesn't change anything, and he will make himself at home in the rap game and the culture. He also mentions that he inspired Hobson, Logic, J. Cole, Big Sean, Kendrick Lamar, 6ix9ine, and 50 Cent, while Jamar has done absolutely nothing. This album has gotten a very positive response, and I'm very happy that M dropped it. I love the fact that he didn't hype it up, and just let people decide what they think on their own. I also like the fact that he acknowledged that he took an L on his last album, but he is still a huge rapper, and definitely one of the best of all time. Listen to this list of all the things Eminem has achieved, and then you decide whether he is the greatest of all time. Let me know what you think in the comments. To start it all off, Eminem failed 9th grade 3 times, got bullied ruthlessly, his wife cheated on him, his mother hated him, and he was a drug addict. This didn't stop him from selling 250 million albums, 5 diamond certificates, 1 Oscar, 15 Grammys, 13 MTV Awards, 17 Billboard Music Awards. He is the most viewed rapper on YouTube, the artist of the last decade, the best-selling hip-hop artist of all time, and last decade. He has 8 consecutive #1 albums. He is the artist with the biggest vocabulary, the most certified, best-selling, and first-week opening hip-hop albums. He is crowned the king of hip-hop and the modern-day Shakespeare. I agree with all of this, and definitely, he is one of the best, if not the best, rapper of all time. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content, and let me know what you think in the comments. Share this with all your friends, it really helps me grow. This has been C-Rap.